Hano, Pedro Hano Aboje. I'm the founder and I run Patricia. I'm founder and CEO of Patricia. So Patricia is primarily a cryptocurrency trading platform where you can buy, sell, spend cryptocurrency. So firstly, you can't bypass a ban, right? A ban is a ban, and the ban is on the banks. And bypassing the ban basically means getting the banks to transact with you, even if the Apex Bank says do not, and that puts the banking licenses or the institutional licenses at peril. So we cannot necessarily bypass the ban. However, we can support our users in different ways, and what we're doing at Patricia is, first of all, to calm our users down. We already have the trust of our users. We've been here for over 3 years, so they understand what's going on. They understand that it is not a factor of Patricia that they cannot take out their Naira. However, other services are live. You can withdraw crypto, you can exchange crypto, you can swap, you can do whatever you want with your crypto, but you cannot just necessarily convert to fiat, in this case, Naira. On the flip end, we are also dialoguing with the regulators and with the CBN. We are getting into talks to understand the motive behind it and see how we can have a handshake, because this is the future of money, right? We can see other countries around the world adopting this on massive levels. We're having America give licenses, not just regular licenses, but we have companies now that crypto-based become banks, literally. We have Visa getting into crypto. We have MasterCard announcing to get into crypto. We have PayPal getting so the world is they're seeing the future, and Nigeria has to follow, or it will happen without us. And that's not the future I want to be in. As an investor, you want to put your money where your money is stable, right? Where you don't have the fear that you wake up one day and boom, there's a new regulation that means you cannot operate anymore. And the regulation does not necessarily stop the business from going on. It just stops the institutions from doing them, like Max.ng, GoCada, with the ban on bikes. If you go outside right now, you will see bikes plying the major road, right? And millions of dollars, investors' money, has been lost, right? So it further makes Nigeria a very unhealthy ground for investors, right? As soon as the ban happened, right? That was some weeks ago, right? The next day, we got invited to Kenya, right? To come set up in Kenya, right? To come establish what we have done in Patricia in Kenya. And I'm actually going to Kenya tomorrow with a bunch of my team members to go set up in Kenya. And that is what I said earlier, right? If Nigeria does not embrace this or find ways to work around it, we will be left out. Africa generally, we get 5G last, we get COVID-19 vaccines last, we get electric cars last, we get everything last. But cryptocurrency is not bounded by geography, right? We can lead in this industry. As a matter of fact, we are already leading in this industry, right? We are number 2 in the world, right after America, right? And that already shows that there is so much potential in this industry. And if our leaders, CBN, SEC, does not come in to make the right decisions now, they will in the next 10 years. And we'll be way behind. Because far more than Bitcoin or the blockchain being a tool of finance or for finance, right? There's so much more that can be unlocked in the health sector, in transportation, you name it, literally. Right now, people sell art on the blockchain network. Art on the blockchain network. And this was not there 2 years ago. These were new innovations of the blockchain network. And if you ban it now, who's going to innovate? It's kind of like how they say, what if the secret of cancer or the cure to cancer is locked in an uneducated mind, right? You would never know, because the person is not even aware to even create these solutions. And if this ban continues, it's going to be the same thing. What if the breakthrough for Nigeria or for Africa lies in blockchain that is not bounded by location or geography? That is the bigger picture. Well, the first thing is to calm down tensions. Tensions for our users and patricians alike, because as soon as it went out, families started calling, oh, do you still have a job? Oh, you see what, I saw what happened though, and tension everywhere. Patricians were worried, like what's going to happen? And you cannot be a Nigerian and not foresee this, right? So we actually foresaw this, and we have contingency plans in place, right, that ensure that Patricia survives and we innovate and we still find ways to do the most, which is what we always do, right? So the first thing was to talk to patricians and let them understand that, look, everything is safe, right? Keep on doing what you're doing. We are moving forward regardless of this. The next thing was to talk to our users, which is a little bit dicey because we have a lot of users, right? So in as much as some understood what was happening, socials went crazy. We were trending on that day, literally, on Twitter. And it was all about, oh, what's going to happen? Oh, Patricia, oh, this, oh, that. And till now, there are still conversations going on. People that are panicking, oh, I want my money now. But we can't give you your money because we don't have the means to even give you your money. So that was the first step. So right now, we are innovating. If I tell you what we are working on, I have to kill you. But it will blow your mind, and it's going to solve this problem for not just Nigerians, but for the rest of Africa. Fingers crossed. I can't say what other founders are doing about this, right? However, the need of one outweighs the need of many, right? So even if I felt some type of way around it being banned, right, I understand that this is for the greater good of Africa and Nigeria, right? And so we have engaged, right? And we are working on this with a couple of other people still in the crypto space, right? We're approaching them as a unit, and this is what we do, this is how it happens, this is what we can do around it, making them see that, oh, it is not as you think it is. The idea of cryptocurrency is it is anonymous, it can never be traced, it can never be this, it can never be that, but that's all lies. That's not true. It is even the most transparent thing ever. Anybody can trace it. Literally, anybody can go and see your balance. So it is the most transparent thing ever. And that is what we are trying to, so I understand that it comes with some cons. Everything comes with cons, right? It's just a matter of in what moderation, how well is it managed, and it can be managed. It has been managed. Nigeria will not be the first country to do it. We'll be among the 60th or 80th country to do it, right? So that's my stance on that. Kenya is already coming up. It's just a matter of time. If this ban continues, I'm moving to Kenya. Wow. It's as simple as that. Because you have to go to a space that favors you, right? A space that you are confident you can grow in. Because a lot of work has been put into this. Like tremendous, not just for me, but from lives have been built around this. And it's really saddening to just wake up one day and you just hear news without no dialogue. Okay, we'll give you guys 2 months to sort yourself out, then we'll ban it, or we'll have a conversation, let's sit down. Nothing whatsoever. It's unhealthy. If it was a relationship, it's an unhealthy relationship. And it's like I said, investor confidence is further dwindling, right? I just saw today that they're regulating the cream industry, right? So I just feel like there are so many ways to do these things that do not dampen growth, right? What we want is growth, right? What we want is economic growth, right? You don't rob Peter to pay Paul, literally, right? This is working. It is working with little or nothing from the government. It is working. what the government should do is come and join it and make it work better. Let's look at Teslas, for example, electric cars, the best, most efficient, beautiful, sleek electric cars. During Barack Obama's administration, right, Tesla got a loan from the government of over $400 million. If not, the company would have died, and there will be no Tesla today. That's what you do to support companies. That is how it should work. That is how the people and the government make the country move forward together as a unit. That is where we need Nigeria to be. I would be lying if I said I did not expect this. So yes, it is. So I hoped it did not happen, but yes, it is. That's why you see doctors leaving Nigeria. Everybody's leaving Nigeria. And if our talent keeps on leaving, who develops the country? Who sorts things out? It just... Imagine a company that has 1,000 amazing staff, right? Geniuses, and 800, they are actively thinking of how do I live? It's just a matter of time. Everybody is going to leave. The company will fall, things will become worse than they already were. Like we see years of Nigeria, right? We see that it is constantly, and it's a problem. It's a problem because we say Nigeria is the giant of Africa, and I believe that we are, and I believe that we can be giants of Africa, right? We have enough. Our population alone, right, fosters growth. Just because we are plenty in this country, if you sell matches, you can sell it to 10 million people, right? That is already an avenue to succeed right there. We just need support. We just need support. We need technological support. There are no technology hubs in Nigeria. There's nothing around technology. And look at the richest companies in the world. Top 20, half are technology companies. It's not a mistake. Even the ones that, even LV and Code are on that list, they are still technology run. That is where we need to go. There's so much untapped potential. There's so much we are not doing here right now. When you travel, you see the world, you understand that, man, we can be so much more. Countries with less than what we have. Look at Dubai. Countries with less have done more, right? We can do more. There was a time where Dubai started giving lands for free, just so you just come and build in Dubai. But I understand the CBN's role to protect the Naira, right? And I respect it. And that is their mandate. Let us protect the Naira. And they will do whatever it takes to protect the Naira, right? But what if there were better ways to protect the Naira, right? What if there were better ways using cryptocurrency to strengthen the Naira against the dollar? That is the goal, right? There was no conversation like that. And it can be done. Easy. Patricia is just 3 years old, and I can tell you that the number of hurdles we have passed, right? CBN's banning banks is not the worst thing that's happened to us, literally. And it's just going to take a little time. We will be able to get everything back up in a different way. We always do. It's what we do, right? It's what we do. Like our elders will say, if birds have learned to fly without perching, hunters will learn to shoot without missing. We are the hunters, right? And we will learn to shoot without missing. But the problem for me here is I love Nigeria, right? I genuinely love Nigeria. I want to be recognized as the Nigerian businessman that made this happen, right? And that is the dream that has been cut short. Not the dream of getting to $1 trillion, because it will happen regardless of whatever or whoever. But the dream that has been cut short now is Patricia will no longer be a Nigerian business. We can now be an American business, a UK business, and they will in turn take the glory, like how America has also taken Elon Musk's glory. A South African man in America is now the world's richest man. You see the problem? People always go to where they have favorable laws, where they can get support. When they say America is the land of opportunities, Nigeria can beat the land of opportunities and we'll begin to make billionaires, not just a Dangote, young billionaires, young people making impact, which will in turn inspire more younger people to do more, and it becomes a butterfly effect, and we have so much people doing the most. America has the most billionaires in the world. It's not a coincidence. It's not a mistake. It is carefully thought out. The system favors businesses. The system, they are proactive thinking, and that is what has been cut short. And it's saddening because I really wanted to put Nigeria on the map. I had plans of opening our campus, just like we have the Silicon Valley, we have Google campus, Facebook campus here in Nigeria. This will remain our headquarters, and we will do the most from here, and we'll beat the big guys from here. But time and time again, it has proven to us that, thinking for Nigeria is almost like a pipe dream. It's sad, but we will come back to this topic again in the next 10 years or in the next whenever, right? And we would have lost years of innovation. Then we will go and buy the products when we would have built the products, right? That is one. Investors are pulling out already. The big companies in Nigeria today, they are not Nigerian entities. Check properly. They have their holding companies in the US to protect themselves from all of this madness, right? Now, let's look at Patricia. We have over 200 plus employees, right? Around the world, we're over 300. We're in China, we're in Nigeria, we're in Kenya, we're in Ghana and South Africa, right? Now, the Nigerian force has to be reduced because we don't need so much people anymore, right? If I hadn't planned around this, by now, I would already be laying off staff. Right? In the next couple of months, crypto businesses will shut down because there's no more business, right? They can't move past where they are, and these are livelihoods. These are real people that have families to take care of, who in turn take care of other people, and it's just a long cycle of putting us back into poverty. A lot. It is a butterfly effect of negative effects. That is a fact, because it will still go on. That is the funny thing. If I have Bitcoin, I will still sell it on the streets, and somebody will still buy it off the street, and they will scam me, and I will lose the money, and I will be like, oh, they have scammed me, it's time for revenge. I will see the guy that will stab the guy. Like, these things it gets worse. Companies like Patricia, we have brought trust, we have brought innovation, we have brought it can be done easier. Bitcoin made easy. That's what we sell. But right now, it takes us back 5 years ago. The reason why I started this business was because I got scammed, right, in 2017. And now we are back to 2017, 2021.